G Money.
Yo.
What's up, man?
What's up? We back at it, man.
Back at it.
Working hard this week, huh?
Oh, Lord. Are we?
A lot of shows this week, man.
Yeah.
A lot of sponsors this week, man. A lot of sponsors this week.
Yo, you corny, bro. Like, that's
How
why
am
I
I
can't
corny?
rock with you, because you show off, like, what's up with you, man?
What's going on,
That's
man?
not Queen's behavior.
You sure?
Yeah, you just showing off like I got sponsors. Yeah, talk your sponsors, man. I really don't care about them, man. I'm gonna keep it real. They ain't giving me no money. I'm on some real, yeah.
How you feeling though? You alright today?
Don't touch me, man. Don't touch me. I'm good, man. I like that. What's that? A jersey?
Like the baseball joint, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cloud Apparel NYC on Instagram. Shout out my bro DJ Sparks one time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Cloud Apparel NYC clothing line. I mean, you know, I be outside. Flip, I got a lot of love outside in the streets, man. It feel good, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of corny though, bro.
That's kind of what the shirt.
Like, no, the shirt fire. Hold on. You ain't just trying to mess up a future bag for me.
Okay.
I tell you, it's corny that you just like show off your sponsorship. You don't even look out for me.
You sure? No.
You give me shirts, but you getting paid. You just give me free shirts.
If I get a shirt for you in the back right now, then what you gonna say?
Let me see it. Yeah.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm a shirt.
Oh, that looks
shirt.
nice though, man. How you feeling though? How's
I'm
everything,
alright,
man? Everything
cool.
is good.
Ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your son's birthday coming up. Yeah. How you feel about that?
7 on the 7th.
7 on the 7th.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
a
it's
big
gonna
man.
It's dope. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? He's excited for some more V-Bucks for Fortnite. That's all he's
Because
worried
remember,
about.
you told me you give him one V-buck per book. I had to check you. You can't give him one V-buck per book.
I had to go back to it. So one US dollar that converts to about what 50 V-bucks or something like that.
I think so.
100 V-bucks, whatever it is. But you know,
I think so. But I'm excited about the next guest. Actually, you know, doing research and hearing about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he beat a couple of people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And so they said but I don't know if it's true. But I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it.
Some of your friends, huh?
Some of my friends,
Some
yeah.
of your friends.
Shout out my man Rome in the building. Oh my God.
Rome.
Let me put some respect on this man's name. This man has always showed me love for years.
Let's grow.
Let's grow. Exactly.
He from the BX too though, so we can't That's all. Yeah,
Kinda.
son.
Where you from?
I'm from Harlem, Upper West Side though.
Oh, okay.
Harlem,
You sure?
is what I rep.
Oh, all right, bro, calm down. That's a lot of energy right there, bro. All right, bro, Rome. I knew Rome. Shout out to T, right?
Yeah, T.
Shout out to T too.
Salute,
But Rome, I knew Rome. He had the Let's Grow movement. You know, he worked very hard. I see him every night in Perfections. I see him everywhere.
Everywhere.
Man. You know, I used to see him with Jacquet a lot as well. You know, I don't know if there's anything going on with them, but you know, I used to see them a lot together as well. And
Bad boy, you know.
Bad boy. Yeah, he laughing and all that.
I mean, you know, the stories can go on for about an hour and a half too. He might need his own show one day.
Yeah, but shout out to Rome. Let's put respect on his name.
That's a
Round of
fact.
applause for Rome, please, man. Round of applause. We gotta put respect on his name. But before we get G Money,
Yo,
episode 167.
we made it.
We got a special guest. Say from the BX, huh? Would you consider yourself a legend? Or you just that? Huh? What are you? You that?
Oh,
You was killing
That's a fact.
My man Shell's in the building. Round of applause one more time. Welcome to the script, man. How you doing, man?
No.
Yeah, can you pull the pause closer to you, pause, man? Cause yeah, just pull it closer. Yeah, there we
Pause,
go.
no homo.
Yeah. How you doing, man? Welcome to
I'm
the
good,
script.
man. I'm good. How you?
I'm good.
That's what's up, man.
Where the hell you been?
I'm out here, man. I'm out here, man.
You took a break for a while? Like,
Yeah, you know, just chilling, getting my mind right, just doing other things, you know what I mean? Music shit was just a little too crazy for me at the time, you know what I mean?
Oh, for real?
Word.
Like when you say real quick, when you say crazy, right? Like, what are you referring to? Is it like the people, what you had to
Yeah.
go through,
Yeah,
like
the
because you
people.
you was grinding a lot though.
Yeah, the people.
The people were no good. You
Yeah,
didn't trust
people
them?
it was just, you know, like, with me, I was just, like, focused on the music. So I didn't really think too much about the people. But the people just, I mean, when I came up, I just feel like there was a lot of people that was just, like, focused on just, like, the bag. Even though we wasn't talking about the bag back then, but, so I think I got caught up in that kind of situation. So, like, the music, I was focused on music. I think I got caught up with, like, just focusing too much on the music. You know what I mean? So I took time to, you know what I mean, like, get rid of this music. Like, it's bigger than music for me, you know what I mean?
But when you were young, pardon me, G, let me just get at him a little bit. When you were younger, you ain't feel that way.
I didn't feel that way.
What you had a rude awakening?
Life. Like, you know what I mean? Because let me tell you, you get caught up with just doing music, but it's not just music, and it's still happening. It's still happening now. Like, you know what I mean? I still see it happening now. It's just it's bigger than music. And at the time, I just thought it was just music. So of course, at the time, I'm not aware of it because I'm doing music and I'm battling and I'm doing that. But you know, you live and you learn. You know what I mean?
So the business was a little shaky.
Yeah, the business was like I wasn't too like key on business. Like I said, I just wanted to do music. I just wanted to rap. I wasn't like focusing on the business side of things. So
but you still was young too, probably. So you didn't really get to experience.
And plus, I ain't have nobody in front of me. You know what I mean? That hit the wall before me. Like I had to hit the wall first. So you know what I mean? So I hit the wall first, and then so I had no blueprint. You know what I mean? I didn't have no blueprint. So. But the music part wasn't the problem. It was just, like I said, like just trying to, like, you know, work with other people and try to get to the next level. That was the problem. It wasn't the music.
Right.
You
finished getting at him? Or?
Nah, I ain't finished a lot of battles. I'm gonna get at him. I'm not ready to get at him about this.
Not yet.
Nah, I ain't ready to get at him about this. But I definitely want to, we definitely want to take it back.
Gotta take it back.
You gotta set the tone.
Of course.
Come on, fam. You gotta set the tone, G.
Where you want to go? Where you want to go?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, so take us back, man. So you say you from the BX?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. I moved young.
Okay.
I moved to the Upper West Side young. So I rep the Upper West Side in the Bronx.
Okay.
Facts.
So take us to your childhood now. You know, Shell before Shell was like growing up in the Bronx, siblings.
Oh, yeah, I got 4 brothers and 2 sisters.
Okay.
So I grew up in the Bronx on Cypress. You know, hella tough, fighting every day, getting jumped, running around getting $1. You know, regular hood. You know what I mean? Just regular growing up. So I fuck with dogs. Can we curse on?
Yeah, curse.
Yeah. So always kept a dog. You know. So just regular just regular hood, young coming up in the Bronx. And I moved when I was 12, so.
Moved by yourself?
Nah, with my family.
Okay.
Like,
I'm about to say you.
Yeah, I'm saying.
You out of there early?
I moved when I was 12.
But we want to know about the family, like mom, pop. Did you live with both parents? Yeah, brother.
Yeah, I live with both parents.
What's your background? Ethnicity?
American, African American.
African American.
Facts.
Not from the Caribbean, just like down south.
A little bit of that. A little bit of Antigua and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. Antigua. I mean, you're ashamed of your Caribbean roots?
Never.
So are you saying like that? All that stuff? Come on, chill out.
I'm just not big on that. But like
you're not big on what?
Meaning, like I don't know a lot of my side people, my family on that side. So that's why I don't like talk about it too much. But
so you don't talk about
it's all love, though.
Don't know.
Yeah, fact.
Got it.
I
So
don't really know.
is mom or pop? Sorry, G.
Yeah.
Mom or pops is have the Caribbean side. Which one of them have the Caribbean
My
side?
father.
Your father.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your parents like growing up?
My parents. Well.
What's your relationship?
Me and my mom just super tight. She's the best. I love her to death. My father wasn't really around, but like I know him,
Right.
grew up with him, but I ain't like grow up with him like with my mother, of course. But my mother's superwoman. A great mother. She also she's a music baby herself. You know what I mean? So.
Is that a sensitive topic for you, talking about like your father not being around, or did you like not really being around, or how was that for you growing up? Is that sensitive? Like, do you respect? Because with some guys, when you ask that question, right, they throw them back a little bit, and then when they get into it, it's like, when we did the joint with Saigon, when he was talking about his pops, you know what I'm saying? And like, is that a sensitive? Like, was he around? Did you jack him? Did you respect him? Like, how? Like, what was your relationship with him? How did you view him as a kid and then as an adult now? Or is it the same thing?
It's kind of like the same thing, brother.
Respect.
I don't got a problem talking about it. Only thing that's right now y'all gonna witness right now is the fact that I ain't have an interview in like 20-some years, brother. But nothing else is like, I've been through it all. Like, I smell different, my vision is different, everything different. I'm not the same Shell. So you gonna sit up here, you gonna probably, he look a little nervous. I ain't been in this situation in a minute. But as far as like afraid or like sensitive topics and all that stuff, none of that stuff.
I got you. So you want to just be direct with the questions?
It's nothing. Like I'm saying, it's
Shell,
nothing.
Calm
It's
down.
like-
Don't listen. You're not battling me.
No, I just want y'all to know that. You know
Slow
what I mean?
down,
It's like,
Shell.
it's
You
nothing.
came a little hard just now.
It's nothing.
Oh, yeah, I saw the
Pause.
eyes. Yeah, pause again. Pause again.
Pause.
I'm just saying, like,
Come on.
you came with a lot of aggression,
Nah,
Shell.
I'm just
You know what I'm
saying.
That's
Because
a lot
I
of
know the
aggression.
vibes. I know the vibes. I'm sitting up here. I'm trying to stay, focused.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean? So just know that. I know the
Whatever you
vibes.
comfortable with, I just definitely want to know because when you say he wasn't around, I want to know how you view the match.
Oh yeah, like you know what I mean. It's all good. It's all good. He's a dope dude. You know what I mean? He's a dope dude.
Okay.
Word.
Okay, that's just what it is. He's
Dope dude.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. You had any siblings growing up?
Siblings?
Yeah.
I got 4 brothers
Or
and 2 sisters.
6 of y'all.
Facts. 7.
7 of y'all. 4 brothers, 2 sisters.
Facts.
Get my gear.
Just let that
Let me live. And but then, growing up, like, what made you start getting into the rapping and stuff and battling and stuff? Like, when did that come into play?
That came into play. Battling. Well, my man Rome. One day I was in the crib and I was writing. Like I used to write in a black and white notebook, like with a pencil, like a writer. I used to write. And one day I was in the crib and he called me and he told me that they was battling like on 42nd Street. So I went down there and I started battling like on 42nd Street. So that's when I really started battling. And I'm already like 18, 17, all that, 16, 17, 18, already battling. So that's when I moved to the Upper West Side. But I wasn't really battling, of course, when I was 11 and all that. But I was still recording. I was recording at 11 and all that. But as far as battling, that started like at 17.
What you mean recording at 11? Who you recording with?
Where I was recording?
Yeah, who you recording with? I mean, who got you to...
Now we had studios. My cousins had studios in the building across the street from us. We had a little setup, microphone and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Right there on Cypress, we had a little. So we was recording, but the battling started like I said when I moved to like Manhattan and stuff. Started going to 42nd Street and all that, going crazy down there. But like I said, my guy Rome called me and told me come down there. And then I started going down there like every Saturday. It was like the Garden. It was like packed, cops on horses, and everybody stopping in the streets like a circle. It was like crazy. So I was down there battling. So that's when it started for me, like that. Cause like I said before that, I was just writing, trying to get my writing game down packed. Right. But then I just started battling.
So, real quick, before that, you said your mom was into music also.
Yeah.
What did she do?
I mean, she never got a deal or anything. Nobody know her, but she rapped.
Okay.
And then she always, like a lot of our mothers, she played the music every day.
Yeah.
From the time the sun came out till it went down. So,
So that was probably your first, influence doing the music and writing and all that.
Facts.
And when did you start doing music yourself? At what age?
I started doing music. I would say early, like 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. I was already outside. I was already outside moving.
6, 7, 8.
Facts. I moved. Look, you got to think. If I moved to Manhattan at 12, I was already. You know what I mean? Like if I moved to Manhattan, I was already active. I was already outside. I was already active. You know what I mean? I was like the neighborhood. I was active already. You know what I mean? So.
Active in what way though?
I was getting $1, man.
You was hustling at 12?
I mean, like, you got the supermarkets, you know what I mean? You getting up, packing bags in the supermarket. I was getting $1. Okay. I was getting $1.
Maybe clear.
Running, going to the store for every, the adults. Knocking on the door. Can William come? I need him to, So
that's fire.
Can you clean off my top of the ledge? I was out hot. So I was always doing music. I was always creating. I was always vibing.
We gotta ask because most people come up here, they say active from young. I'm outside. That means something different.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why that whole thing is crazy because what was you doing when you was outside? That's what matters.
Right.
I don't want to hear you outside. What are you doing when you was out there though? Everybody can be outside. So I hear that was a great point because a lot of people just outside. What are you doing? I was outside. And the same thing transferred over when I got to Manhattan and started battle rapping. Now I'm outside. We was outside.
But who was the first person you battled?
Who was the first person I battled?
Yeah.
The first?
Who did you said Rome called you outside. He called you because Rome, he was fat back then, right? He probably was involved in a whole bunch of nonsense.
I didn't even know Rome rapped until today when he called me earlier. I didn't even know he rapped.
What you mean he rap?
That's what he was saying. Well, he didn't say that, but Rome, He said Rome called him over there. Rome told me, I spoke to him earlier. He was saying,
because Rome was already out. Rome was already outside. He was
Yeah.
doing what he was doing. So he was downtown and he seen what was happening down there. Dudes was battling every Saturday on Times Square.
But how did he know you? How did you and Rome meet?
I met Rome. Rome know my cousin, and he came to my house one day in the Bronx, and then I wound up moving to Manhattan and then moving on his block,
Got it.
right up the street from him. So he's kind of like the guy for me. Like he got me battling, and then he also got me to the labels, and without even trying. He didn't even know he was doing. I didn't even know. We young. I'm pretty sure y'all can relate. When you was younger, you doing things and. You know what I mean?
Don't put me in the middle of that. No, I can't.
Nah, I know you can relate, man.
Don't put me in the middle of that stuff, man. Nah, don't put me in the middle. I want to know because I got to get that wrong. He brought you out in the lines. So he knew you because back then when you were battling, it was written. It was written, right?
It was written. It was
stuff that you wrote in your book.
Yeah.
And when he brought you to 42nd, or when you were the 42nd, you don't remember the first person you battled.
I don't want to say that. I want to say like Lady Luck. Lady Luck was Lady Luck was down there.
Oh, my man T on his jaw. There we go, T. I like you.
Yeah,
Yo, hold on. Lady Luck.
Lady Luck was down there. Facts.
Chill out. You lost to her?
Huh?
He turned around real quick.
Nah.
Lady
Luck tough though. Lady Luck.
Did you
tough.
lose? Don't try to be modest. Did you lose?
I don't think I really lost down there on 42nd Street, man. I don't think I lost down there, man.
You don't think you lost?
I probably could bet on it, but I think I could bet on it. I think I could bet on it.
So Lady Luck was like the first battle.
Yeah.
So she must have been killing stuff down there for them to want you to battle her.
Remember she just got the Def Jam. She was doing Def Jam. She just did the "What's up, y'all? What you got to say? Who's on the phone with us?" She was going crazy. She won all that. She got the Def Jam deal. So I got on with her. She came down there. It was crazy.
How many was it rounds? Like how did it go?
It probably went like. Cause she had like a producer with her and like another cousin that rapped, and he jumped in it. Her cousin jumped in it. So it was like me and Luck probably went like 3-4 rounds, and then her cousin came, tried to get crazy. Then we and him got into it.
So you beat them both.
Yeah.
Oh, you took it spicy. Yeah. I forgot what. Okay, because I was speaking. Because all right, I was with Rex and Mook, and they was talking about a guy named Dutch. Yes, thank you. They talking about a guy named Dutch. How Dutch is so nice. And then somebody wrote on my page. Was it you? Who was it? No, your partner. It was you, I think. Yeah, T, like you do some bullshit like that, T. Yeah. Somebody wrote on my page that facts that Shells beat Dutch on 42nd. Do you remember Dutch Brown? It's Dutch Brown, right? Is it Dutch? What is it? Dutch?
Yeah, Dutch Brown.
You beat him? You remember battling him?
Yeah, I remember Dutch. Dutch was good though.
That's what they said. They said that's what they said, that he was real good.
Yeah, he was damn good.
So what that, you remember that battle or you don't remember?
Yeah, I remember it.
So what happened? Tell me.
Like, I don't remember, like, I just remember the battle. I mean, I don't remember how it started. I don't remember where he came from, but I know what happened. I want to say he rapped, and then I rapped. And then I think it was like probably over, or probably like one more round. But I don't think it was it? It wasn't like.
Yeah, we toe to toe. It's about 4 or 5 rounds.
4 or 5 rounds.
You was there, T?
Yeah, we was all there.
Hey, yo, who won?
I'm telling you.
He ain't win.
He shook my hand. He gave me a pound at the end of the day.
No, actually, Meth, I'm lying. Dutch did say he lost to him.
Yeah, he gave me a pound.
Yeah, he did.
He gave me a pound, but Dutch was tough.
Dutch said he lost.
He gave me a pound. He gave me a pound, and we went our separate ways.
Tell me the memorable names that you battled on 42nd that we may know in the battle rap world today.
The battle world today on 42nd Street. I battled Mills. I battled Jay Mills on 42nd Street. Battled. That's probably it because it was different. This battle scene is not like back then. You had to. It was different. So there was a lot of rappers out there that I probably don't even remember. Or what's the name was down there? Who was down there? But we never battled. The kid from West Coast. A guy from the what's his name from the West? It's my guy. I can't believe I forget his name. But
Disaster.
Nah, the one that Disaster battled him, and they both from the West Coast, and he was like,
I don't know.
Dang, it's my guy. He gonna be down. That's my brother. I forget his name. Nah, but he was down there. He came from L.A. and he was on some like, if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. So he was out here like on some, like from the bottom. He was in New York just trying to make it. But then I seen him on the smack like like 10, 15 years later, I'm like, he finally made it to the smack. But I forget his name, but he's from the West Coast. He's the guy T-Rex. I think T-Rex took like 10,000 from him.
Danny Myers.
Danny Myers was down there on 42nd Street. Remember? He was down there. It was like a place where I think he lived down there, like on 40 something Street.
He was younger.
Yeah, he was young. He came here to make it, but we never battled because we became cool.
But did you battle guys like so you battled Mills? You lost.
I battled Mills.
You lost to Mills?
Nah.
Stop playing, man. Did you lose?
Nah, I ain't lose to Jay Mills, man. Nah.
Did you destroy him?
Yo, he gave up. He said it was over. He was like, I'm done. So, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I ain't gonna let you say that about Jay Mills. I ain't gonna let you say that.
Son said
I ain't gonna let you say that. Nah, don't hype yourself. I ain't gonna let you say that.
I'm not hyping.
He gave up how?
He was like, yo, I'm done. He you know, I rap, but we rapped for like 2 hours though in front of Bad Boy. We was rapping. I ain't gonna front. We was battling. We was going back and forth. I just think he probably just had no more raps.
I mean, after 2 hours, I probably run out too.
Yeah, so we was going at it though, but you know.
Did you still have more raps?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't like the way he talked, G. I don't like the way he talked. G, I don't like the way he talked. Yes, you had more raps.
Nah, definitely.
So you never battled like Lux or T-Rex or any one of those dudes?
I battled Rex.
You battled Rex?
Never battled Lux.
Hold on. Now Rex is my guy.
Come on, man.
No, hold on. Slow down.
You know the vibes though. The funny thing is about it, you know the vibes. That's how you throw it.
I'm jacking Rex beat you. I'm jacking that. I'm jacking Rex beat you.
Rex my God, man. Because
I know he my guy too.
Nah, every time I was battling people, every time I had a battle, everybody was always saying like that battle didn't mean nothing until you meet this kid named Rex. Like that was it. You know what I mean? Like, and then I finally met him and we got it on. You know what I mean?
Stop being modest. Got it on how? What happened? Did you lose? Cool. I'm about to get that. Okay. I think he beat you. I'm jacking. He beat you. Keep it real. He beat him, T.
Nah, I want to say I got Rex, man.
So who'd you lose to then?
I lost to I definitely got Rex, man. I got I lost to people like C. Ray Walls. That's what I'm saying. You ever heard of C. Ray Walls?
Nah, we never heard of these guys.
That's what I'm saying. This is a different kind of breed. It's not like what you see now. It's not what you see now. We ain't had time to write raps. You had to turn
C. Ray what?
C. Ray Walls.
He was nice?
You ever heard of Poison Pen?
I heard of Poison Pen, yes.
Poison Pen Man. I knew you heard of him because he was in the market a little longer. He stayed in like circus. I seen him on like stages and stuff. Mm-hmm. So Poison Pen is like C. Ray Wars. They like friends and stuff like that.
So C. Ray Wars beat you how in the street?
He beat me in Miami. Beat me in Miami. Cause he beat me in Miami. See, that was the thing between like even like the J Mills and them. Like they wasn't battling. They was battling like how they was you probably see on the corner. They wasn't like going to places and going against 16 other people that's not from like on your corners. Different. It's different rhyme schemes and battling and making. It's different. It's different.
Let's go back to Rex real quick. I ain't gonna let you talk like that. You battled Rex where?
I battled Rex like the first time I battled Rex was on my block, like probably like up the block, like on Columbus. But it was like a quick battle.
Okay.
It was like a quick battle. It was like a one round, and then it got crazy. Like cops came. It was like an after party.
Okay.
So then I met him later, like at the Grand's Tombs in Harlem. Then we got a full battle, and then I got him there also.
What you mean you got him there also? So the first time you got him first?
I want to say.
Don't say you want to say.
All right, listen. Listen. This is how I feel. All right, scratch the first time, one round. All
right, bet. Okay.
But then we battled a battle in Harlem. You know what I mean? And I feel like I got him. I feel like his peoples even said I got him. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel.
So you feel like that, but you don't know for sure.
No, I got him. I had to get him.
Rex?
Yeah, I got Rex.
I heard Rex was undefeated at a young age.
Nah, he was. Like I say, everybody was saying like that's the kid I gotta get. That's the kid I gotta. You know what I mean? I was flaming everybody like that. A battle don't mean nothing. You got to meet a kid named Rex. He's 16, and he was tough. Rex tough. But I think I got him because I don't remember me stopping battles. I don't remember the battle stopping because I stopped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like I get it.
So y'all determine winners by the longevity of the battle, who stops first, not what is being said.
Because during the time, a lot of shit is being said. That's why it's going the distance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got it.
That's why, because shit is being said. Ooh, it's going crazy out there. So stuff is being said. So, you know, then when you got, then I'm in Harlem. I'm not from Harlem. I'm in Harlem, and then your people's, I never see my man take a L. Yo, you got him. Like,
only one person probably told you that, and that wasn't really his people's.
Nah, that was his people's.
Only
that was his people's.
I could tell him it was his people's. A bunch of people didn't tell you that.
But
like,
you gotta
that shells.
All right, but listen, you gotta understand. I could tell you who I lost to, but I could definitely tell you who I beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You tell me you lost to, like, when they say you lost to Jin.
yeah, I lost to Jim, but yeah, that was politics though. That was politics. That was politics.
What you mean it's politics?
It was politics, man. You got Rough Riders judge it, man. Come on. Got DNY on the panel. It's you know what I mean? How? Come on, serious? It's politics, man.
So you felt you beat Jin? I'm confused.
I felt like I beat Jin. I felt like he did. I felt like he's a good battle rapper. So you know what I mean? He did what he did. Like all that rebuttaling stuff that is going on now. Like he took he said that I said and then flipped it and then used against me like my material. Like so that's to me like it's dope because it's my material first though. You wouldn't even whatever. But I feel like I said more crazier shit to him. I was out there violating the whole. Rough Riders ain't been popping since Eve left. I think I was saying more. He was saying more. Wyclef wrote your whole. I told him Wyclef wrote your whole shit. Like, come on, I was saying more shit. But it was, I think the setting was like, and that's when I got turned off too, because I seen the reaction out there from a lot of street dudes and like y'all really going crazy for this corny shit. Like that's how I felt. Like that's how I felt.
About to get at you.
Facts. Don't tell me you was out there.
I wasn't out there, but I feel like come on, man. Like so many years passed, and you feel like you still beat him. You ain't
Facts.
You ain't take the fact that you lost the battle.
Nah, I ain't lose the battle.
You watched it. I bet you watched it a lot of times.
Hell no, I ain't watched it a lot of times.
Shells, you lost, bro.
All right, well, you can say I
No,
lost.
I ain't say. I'm asking you. I want you to admit it.
I'm telling you, I didn't lose, man. I ain't lose that battle. I got back to the town. Everybody said I ain't lose.
hold on a minute. T, he lost, T?
Nah. I mean, I lost because they said I lost.
Nah, I want to know what T feel
But-
like.
Honestly, I didn't go to Puerto Rico. I didn't see
You know what I mean?
You saw it online though.
I mean, I lost.
like little clips.
T, now you look. Wrong, he lost, wrong?
No comment. I can't even speak on it because I ain't really. My memory is like.
Of course.
Listen, if I lost, look at it. I lost because I lost the competition, of course. But hey, I lost. I'm trying to tell you. I'm
But you
not
feel like
tripping.
what you were saying was better than his.
I feel like if we was on a corner, that would have been a different outlook. That's what I'm just trying to say. I feel like, but I lost though, so it's no problem. I ain't tripping.
I know you
I ain't tripping. It's in the books. I lost, but you know, like I said, it's all good. I mean, I ain't tripping.
Hold on. Time out. Let me back up a little bit because we rushed it. So you started from battling on the corner on 42nd.
Facts.
And then when did things click off for you where you started traveling battle? Who got you to start the traveling battle? How did that happen?
Cause I did remember the Blaze magazine? I don't know. It was the Blaze magazine. They was doing like Blaze battles. So I sent a VHS. My brother, he recorded me on the VHS. And then when you open the Blaze magazine, they said you could send a tape in if you battle rap. So I sent the tape in, and then once I sent that tape in, that's when I started doing the Blaze battle. That's when I started going on the road and battling people, and that's when it came back to the championship. Was in the Heimerstein Ballroom on 34th Street. Like back in the days, it was like the big Blaze battle. That was like the champion. That was like you had to win somewhere else, somewhere to be there type shit. But I didn't win where I was at, but I still won. You know what I'm saying? So I still ended up there. So that's how that's
You
happened.
didn't win, you was there, but you still won.
Yeah, I still won because I still got a chance to get up there.
And
was in the
the
building.
Blaze battle, is it 2000 when you battled
I did
Idea?
in the championship, but I battled like other people before I even got to the chip. Let's not forget about like it wasn't just one battle. I battled like 3-4 people.
But we didn't see that. We saw the one with Idea.
Yeah.
And how you felt you did with that?
But that's another thing. You seen the battle?
No, it's right here. My
All
stage
right,
right
but
here.
another thing I'm trying to tell
KRS-One
you,
right here.
the music behind it was not the music that we was actually performing to, because they couldn't get it cleared. So when they aired it, a few people was off beat. I was off beat because that was the beat that we rapped to. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, I lost that battle because them dudes, they are better battle rappers because I lose to Jin. Okay, Idea. Okay, no problem. These dudes they get away with saying shit that I can't say, yo. They get away with it. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. So they beat me in the battle. They got me clear. So, you know, they get me in those kind of battles.
I don't think you really felt that you lost to these dudes, though. I get that energy from you. Like, you felt like something was like, it's a conspiracy.
Yo, they be beating me using my own shit, Pavo. Pause. Yo, Pavo, they be using my own shit on me, man.
I can tell.
Like, come on, I'm coming there to do me, and then
it don't sit right with him. I can see. I feel it. Like you don't really feel you. So break it, because you must be in tune with the culture. You must be in tune with rapping. We want to know, like, all right, let's go to before we go to idea. Let's go back to Jin, right?
Right.
How do you feel like? Because you said it, you flip. Because I'm just a person that goes back and forth. That's my style. But at the end of the day, like, if you really feel like, I want to know, like, flip. This is why I feel I might have won, because I was saying so. He might have got cheered because of the rebuttal. So you think the rebuttal made you move, not because he was saying anything hot.
The rebuttals, because you got to even think about when Puerto Rico, when I said, I was saying his lines, I was finishing them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Weak. So he caught me saying, "You think Shells want to finish my next line? Shells want to suck my." I ain't say it.
I know you did.
But the fact is, even the crowd go crazy for that corner. You say, "Come on, I ain't going crazy on no street corner battle rap." Like, come on, towels getting thrown in the air. The battle's over. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's just crazy.
But he said he felt like it was rigged too, because he had the whole Rough Riders behind him and all that.
You got Swiss, my brother, big brother. I was all in the panel, and Swiss, that's my brother. But it is what it is. But did he get me? Did he get the crowd as a battle? So did he? Yes, he got it.
Tell me some of your memorable lines
out there.
Yeah, what you remember that?
That was a minute, man.
Come on, Shell. You don't know what a hot line that you said to him?
Babo. What I said. Yeah, it been a minute. It was like I battled Jay Mills that same day out there. You know what I'm saying? I battled Mills out there. I battled Mills the first round.
And you beat him?
I got to the chip.
You did.
You know what I mean? But
damn, man.
Lines I was saying was like, Rough Riders ain't been popping since Eve left. I'm gonna run up on D and ask him why Jen ain't got a song with what I said. I'm gonna run up on D and ask him why Jen ain't got a song with Kiss yet. It was just, and why Jen buzz in New York ain't like it is in China. Like, it was just more like, it's like, why, what I said, first single about why Clef wrote it. Like, I knew something about Jen was bogus. His first single he put out, why Clef wrote it. Like, come on, shit that. Like, come on, you got somebody writing for you, man. Come on, Bobo, you got somebody writing for you. Come on, you know what I mean? So it was like I said, it is, then we got back to the city. He's on 106 in Park, new album drop. It was like, I feel like it was, but,
So you feel like it was made to make him win. What was on the line?
Because I didn't even want to battle no more. I had a deal. I didn't want to battle no more. It was a lot of people that was on the list that they wanted to battle. It was a lot of rappers, and a lot of rappers didn't join. I did it because I was like, you know what? I could beat these dudes. So
what was on the line, though?
What was on the line was like 50,000 in the car.
50,000 and a car?
Yeah, 50,000 in the car. 50,000.
Is what they were doing like
the
that?
battle too.
That's what I'm saying. 50,000 in the car. He got that. He went home with that.
He was tight though, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I was yes. I ain't had no back then. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I ain't feelings. It was like, all right. I went to the hotel, and it was a vibe. So I was good regardless. I was good. I wasn't like, I probably was just like, I lost, but I wasn't like, I don't know, I wasn't hurt. But I was like, I probably was tight. I lost, but I wasn't like, I probably was more tight when like after I get back to the city, and then now I don't got a deal. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean? So, now.
You lost your deal after that battle?
I mean, yeah. Like, I can't say, I got to say it's because of the battle, but yeah, after the battle, then my situation.
So, wait, hold on. But first of all, let's back up a little bit before we get the idea.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, Palm me, I want to know when he got the deal. What do you think, G?
Yeah, I think we got to the battles on 42nd. Then we got to the traveling. So now the deal.
Yeah. When you got the deal? How you got the deal?
I got the deal. I had like an 8-label bidding war. I was up there with Def Jam with Bimmy. I was up there with I was up there with like 8 labels. I was up at Atlantic. And then one day I was just leaving Def Jam, and then I ran into Rome. And Rome like, yo, call me to J Records, man. I gotta take something up there. So I go up there with him, and then that was it. Once I went up there, then I got a meeting with Clive.
But what I'm asking you is, Oh, shout out to Cloud. What I'm asking you is that first of all, what made them want to sign you? Based off of what? You had music out. Like what made them want to sign you at that time?
At the time, it was just because Lady Luck was up there in Def Jam, and I want to say when she went back to like the label, and she was like, yo, like the people that was with her that day we battled, it was like, yo, this kid out there is dope, yo, he got luck, whatever. And Bimmy was up in Def Jam. Bimmy came out looking for Bimmy. I got it with Bimmy. Then from Bimmy, then I'm, I get up with Bimmy. So the word was getting around that I was taking meetings with labels, and it was just the battle rap. It was just battles. My battles got me out there. The battles. I did the battle with the Blaze battle, and Puffy. Everybody was in there. Everybody was there. Sean. Everybody was in there. So it was like Russell was in there. It was like crazy. So after the battle, then I started taking meetings, and then when I went to J Records, the A&R up there, Trevor J, good dude, asked me like, did Def Jam sign you yet? And I was like, nah. So he's like. But like I said, I went up there just to chill with my man Rome, and that's how it happened.
Shout out to Rome.
Word, so
you didn't have no records out or nothing like circulating, or nothing on the radio, nothing like mixtapes, nothing.
It was just straight
battle rap.
I was battling at like there was nightclubs. I would hear rap battles on like Hot 97. Be like. I was listening to Stretch Armstrong every night, you know what I'm saying? So I was on the radio, like I was like, you know what I mean? So Hot 97 was giving out a lot of competitions, and I was Club Them at Rise and all these kind of battles, and I was going to these battles that wasn't televised, and you probably never heard of it. And they was like $1,000 battles and all that, and I was winning them, you know what I mean? So
How much J Records paid you?
How much my deal was like?
Yeah.
Like paid me?
What was your deal like? You don't remember that neither?
I mean, I don't really remember numbers, man. But
really,
yeah, I don't really remember like.
Did you get an advance from it, or you don't remember?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
So you signed to J Records, and then after what was the deal based off of? You had to put an album. Like, what was the deal? A single deal? Like, what was it back then?
Yeah, I had No, I was signed to the label, so I was an artist. So it was like it was work. So it wasn't no 5-album deal. It was like no. So it was in a situation like that.
Oh, okay, so you signed to them.
So I was signed to the label, yeah. So it was just work, you know what I mean? Working on records and working on music and collabing with other artists and stuff like that.
Who else at that time was getting signed like that from battle raps? Was it just you, or other artists were getting opportunities like that?
At that time?
Yeah, because
I want to say
I never
Verse.
heard of
Verse. You ever heard of a kid named Verse? He's from Harlem. I think
so,
he got signed. He was signed like Bad Boy back in the day. Hoodfellas. He was a member of that group. But he was also battling too. He was also out there battling when I was out there. Word.
So they had this. So hold on. So Blaze battles, like, was it over a beat?
Yeah, it was over a beat.
And then, but you battled a guy named Young Z as well.
Yeah, he's from Jersey.
You beat him?
Facts. That's why Digger boyfriend back then.
at the time.
Chill out. Don't be putting out rumors, man.
Yo, so how'd y'all prepare for battles back then? I know now it's a little different, but back then, how'd you prepare for the battles back then?
Just be in the crib writing verses, writing bars. Cause you don't know, it wasn't like we know who was gonna be around the corner battling.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
We just had to keep writing rhymes. Just keep writing rhymes. 16s, just keep writing 16s and 32s.
So wait, hold on. What happened? What happened between? Oh, hold on. Good job. Wait, very good, Michelle. 2-time. Woo woo. So something happened, and stop. I don't know. If I get into this, I'm gonna be tight. Something happened between Young Z and your crew. What was that about?
Young Z.
Something happened. Yeah, they said something happened.
But see, that's the thing. It wasn't even about my crew. It was just about like it was just the energy. Like I had the building. Like, you know what I mean? Because it was like a situation. Like it got like crazy in there.
Got to fight. Yeah.
It got kind of crazy. I want to say. I don't think it was me though. I don't think I caused the situation though.
I jumped in the crowd.
I just think somebody else was. I think a female was battling at the time.
Yeah, it said Young Z crew got into it with Shell's clique. I remember RK.
Yeah, RK
was even on here.
Remember RK?
The battle. and why
Yeah.
they censored the Outlaw
It's Remy,
League.
yeah, that's a fact.
Oh,
It's
it
a
was
fact.
Remy. Who was it? Talk about
Nah,
it.
it was
man.
a female battling on stage.
Who was bad? Nah, you're not saying. Take it. Don't tell me, man. Stop playing, man. It's right here. I'm gonna read for real.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you, it was a female battling on stage.
Who's the female?
The female, I want to say she was a part of Wanna Blow. Pause. But Mike Son and them back in the day. It was a light-skinned female. I want to say she was a part of Wanna Blow and them, Jay Mills and them back in the day. And she was rhyming on stage, and I think Remy Martin was in the crowd. And then it got crazy. I think she jumped in the crowd, and it got kind of crazy.
Okay, so what that had to do with your crew?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think.
Oh, okay, they said. So they said that Young Z crew got into it with Shell's clique. I remember RK was even on here.
But back then, you remember the Source magazine. So you had some workers that was from the Source magazine that was in that building, and I do remember altercation popped off because I remember Sean even performed. I want to say Sean performed, and it got kind of crazy. It was then it was like a dude out there with like a helmet on from Jersey, and he had like a group, but it wasn't my. It was I don't think it was my situation. I just think it happened there though, because. Yeah, I don't remember ducking or swinging or none of that. I probably so word.
They said Idea passed away.
Yeah, I heard he passed away.
Do you feel that you lost to him? Or you feel that he was doing a rebuttal? I didn't watch it, so I'm asking you. Like, you feel Idea, you feel that he beat you as well? Like, in that final match that you guys had?
Yeah, some beat me.
Or you just saying that because he passed away?
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm saying because just the fact of, like, these dudes that I lose to, these dudes is, like I said, these dudes is, they jump around on stage and they could do that stuff and get the crowd going because the crowd want to see that too. Even if that's not what you do, even if you could be the toughest dude, but you seeing somebody is still gonna it's funny so that's what he did. So I give him that. He did. I did watch that battle a few times though because that was in my early stages. That was like I said probably like 2000 2001. So it was like on a VHS. So I was watching that, but
they said that when they were saying that the show, like I guess HBO, it came out on HBO, and HBO edited it a lot. This is what the notes are saying. HBO edited it a lot. HBO, hold on, let me see something real quick. In fact, oh snap! They said Shell could hold his own. They say he was giving works in the streets. So my thing is this. So you battled Idea, you battled Jin, you lose to Jin.
yeah,
You battled Jin first or Idea first?
battle Idea first.
Idea first. You lost to him, but you still, after the Idea battle, what you was doing? You were still traveling the battle? You were still, like, what were you doing during that time?
After the Idea battle,
That's when the deal was in place too, right? At the same time, you said the deal was
Yeah.
around that time.
because I got signed in 2001. So that happened in 2000. So I was after that battle was straight like business. Like I just was moving into different labels, running around different labels, and I want to say we was outside still with the 42nd Street stuff. If that wasn't before, like that probably was before, but I probably be confused right now. But was that before or after? The 42nd Street was. Cause I remember being on 42nd Street and the people from the Blaze battle was like, "Yo, that's that kid right there who just sent his VHS tape in." They like, so I remember that. So it was all around the same time.
And then, but you said after you lost to Jin, you lost your deal.
Yeah, cause I gotta say that's around the same time. I think if I didn't take the battle, I probably wouldn't have got dropped. So I gotta make it make sense. You know what I mean? I can't say I didn't get dropped because the battle. I gotta say it because the battle was Friday and I get dropped Monday, so I can't say. You know what I mean? So I gotta say it goes hand in hand.
I saw online too. You said you felt like the label was kind of slow and it wasn't really moving how you wanted things to move up there.
But you know what? I take that back. Because
Okay.
the label is the people that was in control. You know what I mean? I had some people around me that at the end of the day, like I ain't throwing no shade on nobody, but
Right.
dudes didn't really know what they was doing, and I didn't know what I was doing. So it was like,
Got you.
you know what I mean? Like I can't just want to do music You got it. And so at the end of the day, like, that's what it was. I just think now that I'm old enough and I can look back at it and I ain't holding no grudges against nobody, I just think it was a group of people that just didn't know what they were doing at the time and probably wanted to do it but at the end of the day, like, didn't really know what.
It just didn't work out. Yeah.
It didn't work out.
So
the label is great. I ain't gonna put it down on the label. I put it
who
on.
would you have would have preferred to sign with at the time, if you could choose?
You know what? It's just it was just and then even in my situation, I don't think it's about who I would have signed to. I just think the people who were around me would have been the difference. And then you know what I mean? That's the difference, I think. I don't think it's
What do you mean the people that are around you? What do you mean?
I just think the people that because it was a learning process, but it wasn't a lot of that happening, you know what I mean? Like, so I just think, like I said, at the time it was just get these checks. Wasn't really trying, because if you look at my era with a lot of artists, you know, you got like me, Cashmere, you got the me, Cashmere's, the Graphs, even the J Mills, and is a few, the Gravies. He played Biggie Gravy. There's a few of us that, because that era was just savage. The older guys and the other people, they was just, the older dudes was just, they seen that we just wanted to do music. So that's why I run around and say I'm a music baby, because that's what it is. That's what it all boils down to. Like, these people they seen that we just wanted to do music. They seen we was just and that's why I think happened. And I just think if I had the people that was like, you know what, this dude is dope. We're gonna really not this way, but I think the longevity would have been a little different. So I think the people got, and then me being an artist got a lot to do with it too. But I know that now though. So
right.
I know that now.
But I remember you now. I remember you, like, first and foremost. I need to know where it's either you forgot, honestly, I gotta say it, or I need to know where the humbleness is coming from, because I remember you on the DVD. I'm like, all the stuff that's popping up on my computer. I remember all of this. You know what I mean? And you was talking real crazy.
Facts.
So now I'm saying, like, would you had some type of, what's the revelation come from?
Nah,
which is nothing wrong with it.
Nah, I still talk crazy, but it ain't, right now it's not nothing to talk crazy about.
I mean, back in the days, you was talking crazy. You were rapping. You was talking crazy. You was ready. It was around 100 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it's a lot of them. You know what I mean? No, for real. You was around a lot of people. Nah, for real. You know, I want to know where the change come from.
Nah, I mean, honestly,
I need to know where the change. That's what I want. Like, where the change come from? What made you? You know, because if I was to meet you now, I would say, "Oh, this guy's a nice guy. He's not nice like soft, but like you humble. You cool." So, what was the lessons? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm going to walk us through the lessons that you learned that might have changed your perspective of what was going on.
But when was I not that? When I was what? Just like,
you on Smack DVD. You was around a lot of people. You was in the street. They're putting up gun signs and stuff like that. They look like little tough guys. Not little. They look like tough guys for real. So he was around that type of environment.
Yeah, that's regular. That's regular. That's regular.
Is it?
Facts.
It's not really regular.
That's regular. Come on, man. That's regular.
Don't tell me, 'cause I don't know.
That's regular. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I mean, you probably going off the fact that I had a deal. I got a deal, so I'm popping my pop. I ain't got no deal right now, so I'm not gonna be over here popping my pop. You know what I mean? Like on some, you know what I mean? But that's just what it is. But you know, I do other stuff where I gotta pop my pop at, where it's other way.
I understand,
you know
what
I mean?
What matters.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like
got it.
the music is bigger than music to me right now, and that's probably what it is. That's what it is. It's way bigger than music. I thought it was all about music. It ain't about music, man. It's like it's way bigger than music. So that was like a lesson.
You remember when you battled Graph?
I battled Graph. I remember.
How do you feel about that?
I feel.
I don't think you remember, bro. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't think this.
I think he won that battle too.
I don't think. I don't think Shells remember anything, bro.
Oh,
I think
man.
Shells remember
That's
like.
is that Hall of Fame? That's not Hall of Fame, right?
I think Shells remember like what's now. Like
I appreciate that, man.
I don't think he live in the past. I think that he cleaned the noose. I think he like
I'm happy you said that, man. You right, man.
You know Will Smith? I think
Men in Black.
yeah. Shells don't care about no. He don't remember nothing. Like he don't remember nothing about battles.
I remember the Graph battle. We was in like a record store or something like that.
Oh, good, yeah.
That's Hall of Fame, I think.
How did you
That's Hall of Fame
feel?
Studios.
In Queens?
It look like it might be. No. They got
Brooklyn.
records in there.
I
want to say
Beat
that's
Cat. That was
Beat Cat.
Beat Cat.
Yeah, it's Beat Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
I thought it was Hall of Fame for a second.
You feel that he beat you?
that wasn't. I didn't battle Graf. That was me and Bananas. Pause. Battle Graf and his man Mel. So it was like a 2-on-2. We didn't battle. I didn't battle. We battled for $1,000. So
who got the money?
I didn't get the $1,000. I don't know if they got it. I know my, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like we got it right there. It was kind of, oh yeah, it wasn't that. I think the view was like the dude Al from BCAT whatever. I think he did it like a call in, like people had to call him. I don't know. So I wasn't from Brooklyn, so I didn't stick around whatever. But I know I didn't get no money that day. But
and you left.
Yeah. But it was like I said, I just did the Blaze battle. I didn't have enough time to write some more rhymes, and they caught me slipping. I wound up saying that I said before. They saying it with me because they just seen me on the Blaze battle doing the same. I'm telling you that's what they do. They do it. So but they got me though. No, I'm not gonna say they got me. I just know I didn't get no money. I just know I didn't get no money. But if they want to, you know what I mean? I just know I didn't get no money. But different.
Did you erase? Stop saying things different. Come on, Shells.
Different.
Shells, hold on, bro. I gotta understand because I gotta be real with you.
My man, I
gotta be real with you,
That's
man.
funny,
I don't know if I don't know what. Did you erase that memory out your? I need to know, like for real.
Nah, what memory though? What you talking about?
It's like when you're speaking about the battles, like it's not. It's like you really, and this is no disrespect to you at all. It's like you really like left that alone. You know when somebody leaves something alone, did you really cut that out your life, the rap, and you really moved on this? Because it's like when you're speaking about it, it's more like, except for the Jin battle, that was the one where you, I feel like that was the only one where you felt like, nah, he did some, but all the other stuff is like, it's nothing to you. Like, that's what I need to know. What you been through? Like, what happened with some real street shit? Like, what I need to understand. Kids happen. What happened in life?
I mean,
come on, Sam. Be on. Honestly, bro.
Now, what you mean? Do you think I'm not? I didn't battle rap since Puerto Rico.
That's your last battle in Puerto Rico. You stopped?
Yeah, that was my last battle in Puerto Rico. So
I didn't know how many years ago was that?
What 2000 and what?
It's about 19 years.
I'm gonna be up here talking about something like
I don't know. I don't.
I'm not gonna be
people,
like.
But you gotta remember, we in a new age where people know. A lot of people know about you when they hear about you, especially when they write that on a joint. Like, yeah, facts, shelter. That's what somebody else wrote. A man admit they was hype. Mook and Rex was hyping Dutch. And Dutch hyped you. Like, yeah, somebody, he wrote, yo, facts, he lost a 42nd, and he hyped you.
That's a fact.
He said, yeah, I lost. That's a fact, Flip. So then my thing is like, okay, so now when we get Shells up here, people want to know, they hear about you, they want to know, but you just like, yeah, it's that's what, I'm being real. I'm jacking you 100% because I remember like the Smack DVD joint, because they used to say you look, my cousin Joker, we used to say that he looked like you. When you were younger, and he had a fight, and you was a judge at Speed one time. You was a judge for a battle.
Speed?
He was like he was 16, and he had a fight in there. We was talking about it. I remember it, and we used to say he looked like you. You look like Shells and stuff like that. But that's when you was active. But we asked you about your activeness back in the day. You just like, it's like you really I'm be honest.
Nah, because it was a point. Even when I got signed, like even when I battled like Idea. I said I'm not battling anymore. You know what I mean? They actually got footage of that. You know what I'm saying? They actually got footage of that. So it was like, so then to get a deal and then battle again, it was like I went. You know what I mean? It didn't kind of make no sense to me. So, you know what I mean? Like,
so you just left it alone.
Yeah, that shit. I wasn't.
All right, so then tell us what's next then.
What's next one? Like right now?
Still, no. We're gonna get to now. Don't slow down. Don't rush.
After the deal, you came back from the battle. You came back from the battle.
You in the street?
Say that again?
You said Friday was the battle. Monday you came back. It was
got like
dropped from the label.
The Puerto Rico type, like yeah.
After that, what's next?
Then what? Like after the music, like after the label?
Yeah, after you got dropped.
I was still doing music. I had offers from other situations, but like I said, it was more like just had to get focused on a different kind of level. You know what I mean? Like the people. I started this thing called like Money and Dogs. Like I don't really dance with too many people. You know what I mean? Because I don't really know what you guys thinking right now. Y'all don't know what I'm thinking right now. You know what I mean? But I know where my money is going. I know what my dog is going to do. So right now you just experience something like that. Like I'm not really like I'm not not saying you want that, but I'm not gonna be sitting up here going like with the whole battle because that was just like we was doing that. That was just fun. Like that was just going around and battling people. You know what I mean? That was just fun. So
you can't do
even after, still doing music, still doing music, still working with other artists, still trying to groom artists, still trying to bring artists up, and just still doing music, still.
So it sound like, I could be wrong, but it sound like you never really thought about it
I took it serious.
or took it serious to the point where you saw the future, like, all right, I'm gonna get this, this kind of deal, this kind of money, this kind of crib, this kind of situation. You kind of just was doing the music. Your mind was just solely on the music. You didn't really see like, okay, like I said, deal.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Like that was all like that. But now, not trying to fast forward though, but see now I see it different. Like I didn't like
Right.
back then I wasn't on some like doing this shit for no money. I wasn't thinking about no dollar. As funny as it might seem, I wasn't like I just wanted to do music. You know what I mean? I just wanted to do music. That's it. So now I look at it different. I see it different. So you're right. I wasn't looking at it like that. That's why you asking me. It wasn't nothing to lose or to win. It was like it's nothing. Like that happened. All right. I'm gonna go back to where I'm comfortable regardless. So meaning, you know what I mean? I wasn't like. It didn't hit me.
Right.
You know what hit me like in these days now when everybody keep talking of like everybody it's different now. So now I was like, you know what? Let's play. Let's do what we gotta do. But before that, it was just like I didn't really think about it. I didn't like lose a deal and be like, oh, I gotta get another deal. It wasn't like that. Like it wasn't like that at all. It was
so
like,
nobody else after that situation, sort of potential, sort of talent, and was like, yo, I gotta grab this dude up and teach him and show him, and then you know what I'm saying? Like there was no one else in the game that really took you under the wing. It was like, yo, I got you and take care of you.
After I mean, I was with Wyclef for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I was with Wyclef. I was working with him for a while. Had other situations, you know what I mean? Like during the time I've been sitting, like, you know what I mean? I done had like Cameron. I didn't have a situation with Cam, meaning like around the time when he grabbed Vado up, you know, I had a chance to sit down with him. You know, I had a chance to sign with Akon. Got the contract still to this day. Had situations with like Eminem's people, but it was more like I just wanted to get away from people for a minute, especially in the music for a minute. You know, that's just basically what that's what it's about.
But let me say this real quick. Let me say this. I gotta be honest. The reason why I said what I said was because one, the battle rap culture is big. Two, now it's humongous, right? Two, when you put Shell's name in, you know, besides the Smack DVD joint, you see something with battles, and a lot of people in the battle culture spoke about you.
Right.
So this is why. But how you what you're saying, and I respect it 100%, is that, you know, you sort of like, first it seemed like to me, like I said, like you ain't. It was just I was comfortable in my skin. Whether I won or lost, I didn't take it that serious because I was outside. I was doing what I was doing, and you wanted to be a musician. You just wanted to be a rapper. You didn't want to be known as a battler. It was more like, I'm gonna make music.
Right.
Then you make music. This I'm telling you what I'm getting. Then you get into music, and you know, I guess also with battle, it leaves a sour taste in your mouth because you felt like, because of that stupid not stupid. Let me take that back. Because of that battle, you lost the deal.
Right.
You equate that. I mean, you being more mature now, but I know you wasn't thinking like that before. I thought you was like, man, I should have never took that. I know you was wild. That's how I feel you was. Probably not. You probably was mellow like this.
I never was. I swear to God, I never did that at all.
You was smooth. You always smooth.
I never did that. I knew
You was always smooth. Like how you were. I feel you was just a smooth guy.
I mean,
pause.
I'm cool, Pablo. Meaning like I said, I didn't. As crazy as it may seem, that's why I want to work with other artists and I want to get some talent, because I want to, like, I didn't pull all that together. Like I didn't think it all out. You know what I mean? I was just doing music. I didn't think like, oh, you get the big home, you get that. I wasn't thinking like that. It was just music. It wasn't like what comes with it.
Where do you think that mentality came from?
It just came from always just doing what I want to do and know I could be good at it. And if I want to do it. That's another reason why I picked my name Shells, because at the end of the day I picked that because I knew it would always be around. Even that's something that's going to always be around, whether you're talking about them shells or you're talking about the beach, whatever you're talking about. I knew that name was going to always be around regardless. So I picked that, and that's why I feel the way I feel. Losing or winning is like, I lost, I'm going to win the next time. So next time we'll be here. So that's just what it is, and that's just how it is.
When you left music alone, you said you left everything alone.
I never left music.
You just left. You wanted to get away from people. You said that.
My first encounter with people that I did the music with, like that's not how you do business or that's not how you do music.
What went wrong? Can you talk
It's
about
just, it's just, you know, I just think, like I say, no shade to nobody, but you know, I just think, I needed a little more creative people around me too at the same time. It wasn't just like me be the, just me. No, I needed other people around me too to do other things, but it wasn't just being done. It was just like, it was just too much like money. Everything was money, 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 money. It wasn't like more creating, like getting up and spending time with each other and actually learning each other and actually knowing each other and actually when I call you, you call me back and not I call you back and never call back. Just stuff like that, like vibes that's vibe killers. That's what I was around. I think vibe killers. But and like I said, me being young and me leaving back some people too. Like maybe I had the people in my corner, but maybe the way I moved, I kind of left some people, and the people I left probably could have been the brain and what I needed at the time. But I just went left and thought that's what I needed to do, and I got up with some people that I didn't even know, because I started doing business with people I didn't even really know. It was just I met them the day I get a deal. You know what I'm saying? So. That's why when I hear people say now, they like the best thing you need to do, have a team before you come in this. I didn't have a team. I was just out here just battling, getting my name up. So I didn't really have a team. I got a team once I got in this. And that don't work. You know what I mean?
So the dudes that you were cool with, you left behind at a time. And then no, like you said, no shade. And then you get into the music and you there. But like I asked this earlier, and I really want to know that, you know, like what was the, even because you said a couple minutes ago that you still got the contract from Akon,
Right.
and you got a couple of contracts and stuff like that, but you said this line, I had to get away from people in the music, like the music people that I was working with, like what were they doing that made you want to get away from them? They wasn't doing nothing. Did you feel stagnant, or you just a person that I don't want to be, I get bored quickly? Like, what was your mind for it?
These motherfuckers is they ain't do right with the money. They ain't do right. So you know what I mean? Like they ain't do right. They ain't do right.
They did you dirty?
They ain't do right.
Why you don't want to say it though?
Cause doing me dirty is like
they gonna get mad.
That's like tying. Like it ain't tying me up. You know what I mean? So
but you feel like
they just did bad.
You feel like if you talk about it, it's gonna open up things that you don't want to open up.
Meaning, no, like, cause I'm pretty sure people watch you. You know what I mean? I can see people watch you, so I could not say something that people gonna know what I'm saying, what it is. You know what I mean? But I just think what I said earlier was like, I just feel like everybody probably was just didn't know what they was doing. But me knowing what I know now, and around people who I thought should have known what I know now, because they had me, they were my age when they did bad. They did bad, and it was not even the label; it was just the people that I had around. My A&R was dope, but it was just people I had around that was conducted business. They did bad. They did bad. That's just bottom line. They spent more time on the wrong stuff. That's what I'm just trying to say.
So,
I'm
something different.
You don't want to say it.
What would
I respect it.
What would you want? Let's say you're at the label now and you're working at the label and you see a young person like yourself, a young Shells coming in.
Right.
You know, what would you do to help Shells at that time come up and, you know, do him right? Pause.
Yeah, I think I'll just be more like, cause first of all, if he's just coming off battling and all that, I would definitely like school him on, you know, like the whole songwriting game, and just like it's a different ball game. Like it's not we're not in the cipher no more. We in a booth. You know what I mean? It'll be more like I'll be a lot more like getting to know who this person is. I'll be more like family. I'll be more like I'll give this kid stories. I'll give this kid stuff to talk about. I'll show this kid. I'll show him more. I'll do a lot of showing and talking. And I just think in my situation, it was like I got my name up battling the hype. It was, and I think people just fell into that and not falling into like now we could really take it somewhere else, because the money was there, and I think the money kind of, you know, made a lot of go wrong. You know what I mean?
Some people robbed you.
Business wise, definitely. Business wise, definitely.
Anybody that we know?
That you know?
Not personally, but like anybody that's known in the industry.
Yeah, definitely.
You don't want to say it.
Nah, cause it ain't, you know.
I love this nigga. I like it, man.
You know.
Shells, come on, man. Come on, Shells. Come on, bro.
Oh, yeah, come on. Bro. That's funny. Nah, I mean, like I said, brother.
You know you dancing, right? I gotta be real. You know you believe it or not, you dancing. You come off as a stripper. You know you dancing a lot. I'm gonna tell you. If ain't nobody gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. You dancing.
Nah.
You don't seem like a good. You're dancing a lot, and I respect. Don't get it. First of all, because I respect you how you come in, and don't think I'm trying to play you at all.
Nah, definitely.
That's not what I'm trying to do
Definitely.
or disrespect you. But and I want to put that out there because I don't want people like yo Flip. Come on, nah. This is straight up. But I feel like you had a bad encounter, and I feel like you just sort of. But I'm getting that you cut yourself off, and my job is to try to find out what that bad encounter was. And you just paraphrasing like it was the money. I feel like I let, like, you know what I mean? And I can't really put two and two together because in my mind, when I heard about Shells at the time, like besides seeing you on the Smack DVD, I remember seeing that, and it was the battle joint. So then now when you come to the music, and then, because I feel like you either was around some shady people, not calling them shady, I don't know who it is, so I don't want anybody get offense to it. But I feel that you was around something no good, or you might have had a bad experience. You know what I mean? When I mean a bad experience, it's something that you really don't want to talk about. You know what I mean? And
Nah, trust me, it ain't no in the background like, it ain't none of that. Ain't no, it's just like, you know, it's just, I had my encounter with certain people, business didn't go right, and I just fell back. That's it. It's not, it wasn't like.
But how did you find out the business wasn't going right then?
Because I sat with my accountant one day. And then I got asked like, how did the song, you know, how did the song go with an artist? I'm like, I never even did a song with artists. I didn't go to LA. So then that's when I realized it was getting crazy.
You was getting robbed.
I realized it was getting crazy.
By J Records?
Nah.
By the people that was managing you, or the people that represented you.
You know what I mean? You bright, man. You
Nah,
hella bright, man.
I'm gonna pull it out.
You hella bright. Pause, man.
Don't razz me. It wasn't Rome though, cause
Rome, my brother.
Rome, there was robbing in Rome.
Rome, my brother.
Rome,
but see,
Rome,
Rome, somebody. But see, Rome, yeah.
Rome,
but
do
see,
that, Rome.
look, nah. That's he's hearing it for the first time too. Like this is real. Like,
see, they robbed him. See,
that's what I'm trying to say. Like you got to think like this.
get at you, T.
This ain't first time hearing this situation themselves. I would believe because I never told him this.
So when you got robbed, you disappeared. When you found out you would get robbed, but I mean disappeared, disappeared. Like don't take it.
No. Because that I found
cut
out.
them off because there was no social media, so you had to cut them off by either not picking up the phone anymore.
Yeah, but I found that out while I had my deal still. You know what I'm saying? I found that out when I had my deal still.
So what did you end up doing? Just playing like.
No, and then it's like, but then the battle is approaching. You know what I'm saying? The battle is approaching. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that too far from the battle. You know what I'm saying? So it was already getting like kind of crazy.
That's not nice. That's not good.
You know what I mean?
What about they didn't do proper artist development? They took advantage of the situation.
They took advantage of the situation.
But why you don't want to say who did though?
You know why I don't want to say who? Because honestly, like, it don't even matter.
It don't matter anymore.
Because I'll see him, and that's when it matters.
Oh, hold up.
That's when it matters. Because then now he got it. Now we gonna chop it up on a different level. Because like I said, I see different.
There you go. Look.
I hear different. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? We chop it up.
There we go. See that? Oh, so when you see him, y'all gonna chop it up.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let me do something.
Facts.
I'm gonna see something real quick. Give me a 2 second. So when you, what was the name of your team then at the time?
Look, he's trying.
What was the name of your team at the time?
I ain't really my team.
What was the name of your team at the time? What was the name of the team you was a part of?
I wasn't nobody. It wasn't no name. It wasn't no name. It was no.
You really felt like you guys event. I could see it. Like they really. How?
But when you say that, but just understand where I come from. I come from. If you ain't touching me, or if you ain't like that kind of sneaky shit is corny.
I agree.
I'm from where that's how I know I'm bothered. If I'm feeling something, not if you can't see stuff. How you know you see it when it's that. So you're not bothering me through the process.
I understand.
You find out at the end of the process like that it wasn't nothing like. Because like I said, I only bothering I know is like I just said, you're touching me or you're. That's all I know. That kind of. But then I learned that you can do what you can do. You can still hurt people in other ways. That's what I learned from these people. That's what I'm trying to say is like, and I probably get a little adamant, but trust me, I'm not like sweating or nothing. But it's just like corny that motherfuckers do that. Like it's just corny. Because there's a lot of stories out there. Like I seen this basketball dude on Netflix. I forget the dude's name, but he was playing ball with like LeBron and them. At the time, he was playing ball with Melo and all of them.
Yeah, we were supposed to interview him.
Oh,
Lenny Cook.
Lenny Cook.
That's my guy, and I met him at a celebrity game, and I didn't even know who he was. But you know why I didn't know who he was? Because he was around people too, like I was around, and that's why it's the same story, bro. It's the same story.
So you can't say how much they got you for. You can't even say that. Like flip, like it was 100,000, 50,000.
No, I can't say that because I don't really know.
You know.
Nah, I don't really know, but by you saying that, that's just like a whole nother that's like a whole nother topic. Like by you saying that, like that's crazy. That's crazy because I wasn't thinking about that. But
do you think that and this is why? But you see, Michelle, you gotta forgive us because this is why we asked about your beginnings. Because
Facts.
when we ask about your beginnings, when you were outside and who you was around, we'll be able to know how you navigate those certain situations. So like, say if you said you said that I was a kid. I was out here packing bags. I knew how to get $1.
I was young.
When I was young. Then when you become a teenager, like were you in the street? Were you hustling? Like did that come?
I'm in school.
You in school, so you took the good. You was a good kid.
I'm in school. I'm playing ball. I'm rapping.
Okay.
But I was 16 with Bimmy. You know what I mean? I was 16 running around with Bimmy. Like you know what I mean? Like I was 16 running around with Bimmy. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like I was in Queens every day. It was in, you know what I mean? So I was, at the end of the day, but. Yeah, like I said, I was playing ball. I was in school. I got a scholarship to play ball and all that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
oh wow,
at the end of the day, I know how to. I could do this. I could do that. I could do this. I could do that. Is it time for this? Is it time for that? You know what I mean?
Who was the artist that asked you if you did the record with?
Say that again?
Because you said that you spoke to the accountant. They said, "How did this?"
Oh, they was like, yo, man, how the song go out with Nate Dogg, man? I'm like, Nate Dogg.
Nah, Nate Dogg.
I'm like, I never did no song with Nate Dogg.
So they put that in the budget. They put that.
Facts.
I got it.
Feel me? That's facts.
Who did it though? All right, I'm gonna find out right now.
You gotta do your homework, Papo. Come on, man.
Who did it?
Come on, man.
Who you was with?
That's funny.
Yeah, seashells pop up. Who you was with?
Look at the computer.
Funny dude, yo. That's funny. Nah, man, listen.
Chill.
He getting close.
Oh, I don't give a damn.
He getting close.
Oh, he had a couple of records out though. He had Come On It's My Year. Before he had the joint, Jay was spit like, oh, Styles P, You Can't Lose. How many features you had on these? You only had, it showed. Oh, look at this. Cass. You was alright.
He was.
But what I'm saying is that this though, oh, hold on, I'm about to get something. Now I want to know who violated.
I want to know
Who violated? I want to know.
We gonna see him one day. One day we'll see him.
Is he in the industry?
Yeah.
How you met him?
Scott.
How you met the guy? How did you meet him?
How did I meet him?
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Michelle for the nose. How did you meet him?
Nah, I met him at the label though. I met him at the label.
J Records.
Facts.
He worked there?
Come on, Papo. Come on, Papo. Come on, man.
Did he work? I'm saying, did he work at J Records?
Let me tell you. I'm not gonna be the type and put on that aspect of what we was talking about. It can't be my fault. Like I can't put the blame on me. You know what I'm saying? Meaning what we talking about, because I'm not the one cutting checks and saying I did a song with Nate Dogg. So, but at the end of the day, I gotta take responsible for it too, because at the end of the day, like it ain't just all one person. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now today. So that's why I'm not really trying to like put nobody's name out there, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure he'll if anybody watching, they'll see he know the vibes. Like I don't really want to do that to nobody. You know what I mean? So
I'm just saying, what was his position there though? What was his position?
nah, he ain't worked there. He ain't worked there.
Oh, he didn't work there.
Nah.
Mm.
But I met him up there.
Was he another artist?
Nah.
You got the whole roster right here.
I do.
You got
Got
the whole roster.
Yeah, at the time, artist roster. Alicia Keys, BC Jean, CJ Hilton, D'Angelo, Ella Varner, Fantasia, Jamie Foxx, Jasmine
man.
Sullivan, Krista Hidalgo, whatever, Leona Lewis, Mario, Marsha, and Brooks, whatever, Mike Posner, Monica, Next, One Chance, O-Town, Pitbull, Rod Stewart, Soil, Travis Porter, Former, Maroon 5, Busta Rhymes, Medora, Cassidy, Pearl Jam, Gavin DeGru, Jimmy Kaiser, whatever. This is Jimmy Kaiser?
Cozier.
Cozier. Thank
That's
you.
my guy too.
Splendor,
The fire
Annie
record.
Lennox, Eric Sherman. Now, I just need to. So, okay, what was he doing at J Records?
So what he was doing that day?
Yeah, what he was doing. What was it? Yeah, but why was he at J Records? If he wasn't an A&R there, if he wasn't an artist, what was he doing up there?
Nah, he didn't work there. He was just up there. He was just up in the
Doing
business.
what?
That's what I don't really know what his business up there that day. I know my business was up there to take a meeting with Clive and them. I don't know why he was up there.
So who put him with you? Clive put him with you?
Nah, I just like see what I'm doing right now is what I don't want to do. Cause I could just be saying anything. You know what I'm saying? I could really go into just anything right now, and so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to you, brother. I don't want to just be like, just keep on making shit up. No, yo, bro.
So you freestyling right now?
No. I was about to be like, because you was like, I was about to say like, we're not gonna do that though. But my point I'm trying to say is that this dude, I wish him the best, and I hope wherever he's at, he's doing good. But back then, the business, and probably even back then, before I got into it, and even right now, it's just some dudes just be in it for themselves. That's it. I came across somebody like that. The dude.
So how do we know him?
Cause I could chop it up with you, brother. I'll chop it up with you.
No, but how you know we know him if he's not an artist?
You asked me, is he known in the music business?
Yes.
He's definitely known in the music business. So if you know, you know. Okay.
Good try, man.
him. It's easy. I'll get it.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm gonna get it. It's easy.
He ain't gonna do it, Pablo.
Nah, I'm gonna get it. My thing is,
we can chop it up, man. We
I
can
don't want to chop it up.
But
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it publicly.
Hey,
I wouldn't want to do that 'cause I'm not no rat.
No,
But
sure.
he made me he made me do that, G. I'm sorry, G.
All right, there's a couple left. So you're lucky,
My
man.
fault, G. He made me drop all these things,
My joint
man.
over here, man.
Damn.
Let me leave it on this side.
G, look how much I dropped.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
you got
that's
buy the next
funny,
one.
yo.
All right,
you gotta-
Babo. Nah. So they don't know who it is neither.
Who don't?
They know what's up, man.
I'm like I said, they never heard this conversation, but I'm pretty sure they could put easy together. You know the vibes. You know what I'm saying?
And if you see him, you just gonna have a conversation about it.
He was like my brother.
But if you see him, you just gonna have a
Just conversation like, yo, wow, bro, man, you bugging out. What's wrong with you, man? You bugging out. You know, that's just like that. Ain't no beef. Just like you bugged out. That type. That's that type of vibe.
Let's move on. Come on, let's move on. Damn, I can't believe I dropped so many. Tell me about battle rap today. Who do you like?
Battle rap
Do
today.
you watch battle rap?
Yeah, definitely. So I think I like Tay Rock at first. I thought I like DNA first, no homo. And then he got a little too, this shit right here was just like too much for me. Like, you know what I mean, using his fingers for guns, that got too crazy. Then I liked Tay Rock. I thought he was dope. Thought he was going crazy. So yeah, I think then it's Surf. Sue Surf. I think he's tough.
That's it.
I think he's tough.
You just saw my man Loaded Lux versus. Did you watch that? Loaded Lux versus Suzanne. Were you able to watch that?
Yeah, I watched it. Loaded Lux tough too, but Loaded Lux was around back then too though. Word, he was around. He was around.
He was killing shit back then.
Yeah, he was hell yeah. He was killing shit. Lux was killing shit. But I seen Lux too. Like I mean, I didn't see Lux when I was running around. I seen Lux. I want to say probably like when DVD and all that stuff hit.
Okay.
I didn't see him running around.
Did you ever meet him in person?
Lux.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure, man. But you was very tricky. Your words is very tricky. I just want to make sure we in the same boat. Because how you talk about, shout out to Surf, shout out to first of all, shout out to DNA, one of the best. Tell you right, when all three of those guys are amazing. But you don't say the God, man. Lux is,
Nah, because I probably know him a little longer, and I probably know him like for real. So that's probably why I ain't. Mm-hmm. I was watching him before this whole URL shit.
Got it. Yeah, you watch. Okay, so you know, I got it. Yeah,
facts. That's probably why. But
got it.
As far as when it's URL,
what's going on now though?
But I think now, right now.
Yeah, with you. Yeah.
I'm just right now. I'm working on a single right now. It's called About Damn Time. Shit is like a commercial. I don't even want to call it a single. I want to call it a commercial. Like, so, I'm working on that. I'm working on I'm working on music right now. I'm working on music. I'm trying to, start a brand, get some artists, find some artists, and got a business I'm working on. I'm about to start a business. I'm big on health. I'm big on working out, fitness, and all that. So just working right now. Just trying to get busy.
Definitely got how that Lux thing, because he got his drink. He be on his healthy type of time too. So
he do.
he definitely got that Lux.
He workout. I know.
Yeah, Luck definitely be on his workout. Word.
Shells, welcome to Times Square.
Cause I used to battle all day down there on 42nd Street, so that's why I was gonna name the album "Welcome to Times Square." Word, but it didn't happen. Word.
Where did you disappear and go to though, bro? Like who still sold you?
Huh?
Who still your hood sold you? You stayed in the Bronx. Like where did you go?
Well, I mean, I was in Atlanta for a minute, and then I was in Atlanta for a minute, and then on my block, my hood seen me every day. I was on the block every day.
And nobody asked you, yo, Shell, what's up?
I mean, I seen people like Swiss came through. I seen people like, but yeah, all the time. But it was always, for me, it was like I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew I had a plan. So it's like right now my plan I want to put my plan into play now. So that's even like coming up to here, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, brother, I had I didn't want to, I had a lot of, you know what I mean? People wanted interviews. It was, I just feel like right now, you know what I mean? I dig you, pause, I see what you're doing. And the crazy thing about it, I was watching you before you even was doing this. And honestly, where I'm like, you know what I mean, coming up, like you was like running around, like you was going crazy on people, like, you know what I mean, like doing shit. And me watching that shit, I was like, this nigga's crazy, because you was, you know what I mean, you was doing, I'm talking about, I didn't even know you was doing the podcast. I knew you from running up on people, and I'm like, I didn't know, like, this dude is crazy, like, and me watching, you know what I mean, even watching the battles and all that, like, I stayed in the loop. I watched, you know what I mean? I seen my man, I stayed in the loop. So I seen what was going on, you know what I mean?
And I definitely appreciate it, but that still don't let you off the hook. Nah. Thank you for the compliment. That means a lot.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, I've been watching, and I've been watching, but right now what I'm doing, I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work.
In order to like, you remember, people are influenced and inspired. You know what I'm saying? So when we ask you these questions, and a lot of them are repetitive, when you say that, I got into health and I'm into these different things, the way you, I just like this guy to it. The way you talk is so much paraphrase, man. Yeah, I just went and I just did that, man. That's how you talk. I was like, then what? Why did you go there? I just, the only, like, look how long it took us to get out of his mouth. Pause. Pardon me. Yeah, you made a face. Right. Look how long it took to get from him that somebody did. Look at how long it took to have him divulge.
All right.
the fact that somebody was robbing him.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time. Because when he first started, he said, yeah, he talked about the battle. And then he said, yeah, I just had to get away from... He wasn't going to get to nothing. So then if we would have went on, we were just talking about what's going on now.
Mm.
So now when we asked him, it's something that he didn't want to talk about, get into it, because he didn't want to put nobody out there. I would. You know, but he did good. I don't want to put him out there. I just want to talk to him when I see him. Then now it's like, all right, when that happened and when you found out like, yo, I'm getting done dirty, that's when you decide like, this is not for me. Did you decide that this is not for me, or I want to give it a you still making music, but this you decided to just move away, or you will look at it in other situations, or were you involved with some people who were street dudes?
No, I was still doing music. I was kind of like getting conversations with the dude. I was asked, like, we had conversations, but it was like they wasn't solid conversations. They still left me like I didn't know. I didn't really, like I said, I was just like, I ain't know nobody with a deal before. I ain't never seen nobody go through what I went through. I ain't never seen it. So at the end of the day, even asking questions and hearing the answer, it was like that was the truth. So I'm still continuing to just do music still. And so it wasn't like yo, it wasn't like getting crazy. It never got crazy because it was like, yo, you doing this? Like, hell no, this thing ain't doing it. Yeah, I'll call you back. So and then like I said, it wasn't. I didn't find that when I found that out. It was like then the battle came, like probably like a month and a half right after that. So
And then
like,
after that, where did you go?
then after that,
Went back to the Bronx.
no, I moved to the Upper West when I was 12. So
You
now
said
I'm on
that.
the Upper West.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the Upper West Manhattan. I'm there. I'm on the Upper West.
And you went back there.
Facts. And then I'm still doing music though. Now I'm with Clef more. I'm with Wyclef a lot more. Mm-hmm. I'm running around French Montana. I'm running around, you know what I mean, with other artists. I'm still in the loop. It wasn't like, I'm still in the loop. Still was taking contracts, but it was more like, I realized with this whole music, yo, you gotta have the bread. Like I remember being up at J Records, and I remember Clive wanted to put my album out first. And they like, nah, like Swiss, like I got the bag. Like we gonna put Cassidy out first. Like we don't need you, Clive. Like Shells need Clive. Like I'm a millionaire. I'm gonna make my artist pop regardless. I didn't have that person with me like that. So I feel like, so I said I'm gonna make myself that person for myself now. So now I'm gonna make myself that person. So that's what I've been doing. And it ain't overnight. So it ain't overnight. So I said I'm not gonna touch this music shit no more until I could be my own person to do what I need to do if they don't do what they do. And so that's what I've been also.
I respect that.
Putting that to perfection. You know what I mean? So because I realized the music, you could be talented, but I like I said, I went through it hands first. Like we gonna put Shell's album out. Nah, we gonna put this dude out because he has a machine behind him. We don't need you. So that's what I've been really focusing on more than anything. And I didn't care what situations came to me. I wasn't jumping on them situations if that didn't happen first, because I knew I'd probably end up in the same situation again, where like I'm in every car, but I'm in the passenger seat. I'm in every car you can name. I'm in the biggest homes, but I'm in the guest room. I'm not going out like that.
You need your own joint.
I need my own joint. And then I'm in the guest room with the money that probably I could have got my own shit. We could have got two of them. Flip, you could have got two of us first. Why you went and just got one for you, and then I get the guest room? But that's not how it go, bro. It's not how it go. I would never do that to artists. You know what I mean? Never.
How many bad experiences in the industry have you had?
Bad experience? That probably was the only, bro.
Got you. Okay.
That shit probably was the only, honestly.
Shells, boy.
Honestly, that probably was like the only that was like crazy.
You started a family and stuff? You got a family? You got children?
Yeah, I have a daughter. I have a 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, shout out to you.
Trinity.
Oh, shout out to Trinity. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Shout out to you. And you said you was in Atlanta. How long you was in Atlanta for?
I was in Atlanta for short, like a year. Yeah, but I learned a lot out there. I seen it was totally different from New York. It's different, so I learned a lot out there. Came back to New York and like, you know, just Atlanta is the place. I think I'm move out there pretty soon, back out there again. But
How you was getting money?
How I was getting money?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I'm on some snitching. I want some snitch shit, G.
I don't know.
I want some rat shit, G.
No, I don't know.
G, I want some rat shit. Tell me.
I don't know, man. I think it's a thin line. Like, you know, these strips right here. It's like it's like it's a little thin like that. He was getting money, man.
Nah, yeah, I was. Nah, I met some people.
Oh hell no! I'm going to the corner.
Nah,
with the chair too, bro. With the chair too.
He's a funny guy.
Not with the chair too, man.
Nah, I met some good people. I met some good people, man. Nah, I met some good people. About what?
Oh man. Well, he didn't answer the question, so that's good. So, you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. So what we doing now though? Like you got shout to room in the building. Yeah. Your man T, like what? So you said you want to get artists and stuff. That's what you plan? You plan on starting the whole movement?
Yeah, I
think you still got it?
Huh?
Can you still rap? You think?
Can I still rap? I'm a music baby. It's bigger than rap. I definitely got some. I could tell you that you never heard before. So.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I could tell you that you never heard before. So I still have a shot. I could tell you stuff you never heard before.
Bar wise, like rapping,
scenarios, stories, bars. That you know. That's how I feel. I feel like you don't know my story. You don't really know my whole story. So I still got a shot to tell you my story. So that's what I'm trying to say. I can still push it together.
Would you ever step back in the ring?
I saw about that.
For some bread, yeah. Because my last battle with Jin was a $50. That was a $50,000 battle. Even though I didn't take it, that was still a $50,000 battle. So I got to go down from. My next battle, I got to go down from the 50. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Nah. Because definitely not down.
We don't know how you gonna do.
But I know them views, and I know it's money. See, it's different. I know the people on the other end. It's money.
You assuming?
So you feel like you get?
No, I know. Especially with the promotion that these guys be doing now, you get these 3 months to write for people.
I blame
You're not telling me.
I blame Lux for this whole month.
You're not telling me. You're not. Well, what Lux said?
He just full-time Jack move. Don't worry. I bring it back soon. Lux is on my nerves, man. I'm gonna knock him out when I see him.
Yeah, my son Lux. That's my brother.
He don't play no games, man.
But you know what's funny though? If I don't mind me like talking about something real quick.
Sure.
I battled Goods before, right? Like a long time ago. We battled for hours too in the Bronx, right? And then I seen him come into the URL. Them raps he came with in URL. Them he battled me with. You know what I'm saying? So he comes into URL 10 years later and killing motherfuckers with old ass verses. Them verses, all the verses I heard when he first came to URL, he was flaming motherfuckers. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. These can't even fuck with shit that was 10 years ago. He was killing them. I heard all them raps. Cause our battle, me and Goods went for like 2 hours up in the Bronx too. We was battling. And he was killing motherfuckers with them old ass rhymes, man. And I bring it up just to say, like, it's different with that three. You got time to write from it.
But we don't know how you rap now. You might still be stuck in the back in the days. We don't know. So you can't say.
But battle rap is not like Migos rapping. Battle rap is not like that. Battle rap is just you just gotta say it. Battle rap is not a lot of people ain't flowing with the battle rap. Come on, you see what they doing. They just talking like a conversation.
No, they not.
So you feel like you can get in the ring?
Oh my, stop it.
They not talking like
entendres. They doing themes. They doing all type of stuff, man. Triple the time. They doing a lot of stuff.
But
man.
What are they doing?
Things that have triple meanings, quadruple meanings. All that stuff. You can't.
So you feel like you can get in the ring with anybody right now? Still, in 2020, you feel like you can get in the ring with any battle rapper?
He's a funny guy, you know.
He asked you a question. No, don't throw
But
on
you
me.
saying what I'm saying, you gonna turn around. Why would I say no though? Why would I say no?
Why wouldn't you say no?
Cause why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Cause I see what's going on now. It's like I see what's going. Especially, I don't want to sound like nobody that was I don't want to sound like the Cassidys. I don't want to sound like the 40s. I don't want to sound like none of these people talking this before they was. I don't want to say that, but what I am saying is that at the end of the day, I'm still living and I'm a person. I'm not gonna say these dudes could just. I'm not gonna just say that.
Who would you like to battle?
Let's go.
Who would you like to battle if you was to come back? If you was to battle, who would you take? Who would you like to battle?
Honestly, I wasn't honestly, I wasn't thinking about this stuff, but I'm being real with you, bro. I'm here with you, man. I'm here with you, but
Nah.
You thought about it.
I thought about, like, honestly, back in the day, I thought about a Tay Rock because I feel like Tay Rock was the toughest. So I just feel like you got to go to the
toughest one.
Toughest one. You know what I mean?
Right now, though, who you feel right now you want to? Who you feel right now, though? Who you feel will give you a run for your money right now?
Nah, honestly, man, I would have to say it would have to be somebody like a 6 feet better kind of dude, man. Like, you know what I mean? I can't be on it. It had to be somebody with like that. So like if I was to just think about it, you know what I mean? It would be like a Twerk or somebody that's just like. See, he got me naming people that I'm not with the name, but that's funny. But since we keeping the battle, it got to be somebody that I think is like aggressive. Somebody
Why do you think you can't name people though?
Because I ain't with that. I wasn't out here naming people. I'm not out here. I wasn't out here naming people when I was coming up. I ain't even hear nobody. I wasn't listening to nobody. This is the most I'm doing. Like I wasn't checking out nobody. I was too busy on me, trying to do what I had to do.
Getting money.
You know what I mean?
Playing basketball, getting scholarships.
Playing basketball and all that, man. You know what I mean?
You know what's so crazy? I just hope that if somebody do challenge you to a battle, you don't get your boot smoked for talking like that, because I'm gonna be mad at you.
Nah, but what I said though.
You just cocky like a little bit, like, oh, I don't mention people's name. I just take it how it comes. That's how attitude I'm getting. You don't really explain nothing. You leave it in the air for somebody to decipher your own words.
Nah, because you asked me who I want to battle. I'm telling you, like,
you said you wasn't thinking about battling.
I wasn't thinking about battling. I mean, I ran into, like Beasley is from like Double West Side.
Yes,
Beasley's from Double West Side. So I see him all the time. We had to pull a bar together. You know what I'm saying? So we talks about this stuff, but it's like
he's a good dude.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Shout out to Eric Beasley.
Yeah, Beasley took me to Orlando when I was battling back in the day. Like, there's a lot of like that's like I took Beasley. I had a battle and I took Beasley with me to that battle, and then it's like URL years later. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like the same we was out in Orlando. That's the same that I see with the Smack. You know what I'm saying? Like that same setting.
How did you meet Beasley?
From the neighborhood. Because he was working with Lil Tariq Peter Guns. Lil Tariq took me to the radio for my first time. Hot 97 with Sketch Armstrong. Lil Tariq took me up there for the first time. He was working with Beasley. Word. So I was running around with him.
All right, man.
Word. So I don't really be thinking about the battling, but if it's for some bread,
you ain't getting no 50,000 though.
So then I won't be bad. I'm just gonna focus on some records. I'll focus on some artists and
You gotta
do it that
sharpen
way.
your pen first, man.
How you know my pen ain't sharp? Pause.
Let's go.
I feel it's not.
You feel it's not? I feel you, brother. If that's how you feel, brother, I'm fresh off the block, bro. I'm fresh off the block. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like you can say that, you can feel that way, but then you gotta show you something different. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Shell.
I'm out here battling people too. I'm going down with you.
I see.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I like Dutch, man, but I'm out here battling people too. Don't let me put you on my radar.
You know Dutch?
No, I don't know him.
Oh.
But I heard about him and I like him.
Dutch good money.
But don't let me put you on my radar now. I would hate to do that.
You think you can beat Shells?
Can I?
You got something for him?
I definitely take 10 for that. I'll take 10 for that.
For me.
I take 10, man. I take 10 and that'd be a perfect proving ground for me. That'd be a perfect. That'd be like.
He's going crazy to me, Gio.
That'd be, and I seen you get crazy too.
Gio, don't talk to me, G. Gio, don't talk to me.
Don't talk to my friend like that.
G, don't do that.
Don't talk to him.
That's so fake. I hate when you do that, man.
Don't talk.
That's fake.
He talking his talk right now.
He ain't gonna come on. She ain't gonna do that.
I want to see. I would like to see y'all. For the Instagram or something. Well, either way, I want to see. I think it'll be.
What are you gonna talk about, man?
That'd be dope.
He said he got a lot of story for you, man. Storytelling.
Man.
He said he got
the
bars,
game
whatever.
Is different, man.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm about to kill your man, Loaded Lux, again, and then shout out to Tiff in the building in the background. Tiff Lux, I see her. You know what I'm saying? She's here in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna shout you out, Tiff. You know, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your brother. It's a fact. Then I'm gonna kill Shells.
Oh man.
I don't think you got anything. Facts. I'm saying it. Show me something different.
Like on a battle scene, like
whatever.
You see how his demeanor get different when you talk about like he not playing with you. He not playing.
My first off the block, Babo.
Yeah.
Like, don't give it to GJ. Yeah.
I'm trying to wait, man. I like that. I didn't use it, man. Don't hold my hand back. Don't try to hold my hand back, man. He cool, man.
How he cool?
The Pablo joint fine.
How he cool?
The Pablo got me. I was trying to wait, man.
G, what? Yo, G,
it was the Pablo for me.
I'm a battling.
Oh man.
I put Shells.
Let's do it. Give me 3 months. Just give me 3 months.
3 months?
3 months. So that's what they doing now.
Hey, yo, Will, I am nah. Now, let me. Yo, shit, I know you're.
I can't see. Shut.
Yeah,
That's what they're gonna be doing. That's what the whole lot of that gonna be going on these days, right?
Yeah. What you gonna talk about? What you talking about?
Nah, see, I could kill it. See, but the thing about with me, with the whole battle, where I could kill it, cause I feel like that's bottom line. That's my shit. Like, I feel like when I was doing it, I feel like I didn't hear like I feel like I could, if I wasn't focused on that, I feel like I could say some shit. Like Eric Beasley is my man. Mm-hmm. These dudes be on Upper West Side all the time. I see all these dudes twerk. I see all these dudes up there. DNA. These dudes like. I could really like. Cause that's what they doing now, right? They writing stuff that to like, there's a lot of information they doing now. That's what's going on. I'm seeing like, you know, so I could really get crazy. I could like, Eric Beasley is my man. I could really break this down and like try to destroy this. If I was, that's the type of mind frame I'm on. Back then I was battling, it was like boom. But now I'll get in and try to like destroy it. If I was to think about doing it, I would write something to destroy these like all this. God, I know people that ain't. These is just different on that stage. I would try to crush their hearts on that shit if I was to battle. Real shit. Like different. But still have fun though, but just different.
Of course.
I have no more questions for
different,
this,
man.
Is there anything that we didn't touch on today that you wanted to speak on about before you wrap it up? Anything that we didn't touch on today? That you feel you want to mention? Anything that's been in the past? Anything that's coming up new that you want to plug or shout out, whatever?
You say you have a record coming out.
Yeah, I got a record I'm about to put out in a minute. Probably I want to say like in a month.
Okay.
I got a YouTube channel you could follow me on. You know what I mean? Shell's Active. Okay. I'm gonna run a lot of stuff through that.
Is it anything on there now?
I got a little snippet to a little music. I got music. I got a lot of basketball up there. I play a lot of basketball. I got a lot of workout. But when it's up and running, like it's gonna be day-to-day stuff that I'm gonna be up there with. So I just got it going right now, like just doing day-to-day stuff up. But you know, I got that going. So
what team you play for when you was more?
Oh no, I play like high school ball. I got you know what I mean. But I play in tournaments and all that. You know, we got a tournament right now on the Upper West Side, Joe Pasta Classics. You know, up there on the Upper West Side, they're going on for 10 seasons now.
You still play now?
Yeah, I still be balling.
The guy in the red was beating you, right?
He wasn't beating me.
You just missed.
You gotta watch the game though. You gonna watch it. You gotta watch it.
Watch the game, Papa.
Papa, you gotta watch that, man.
Oh, hold on, step back.
You missed.
Nah, but you gotta, that's just workout. That's not like full throttle. Like that's just workout. That's workouts. Just a bunch of workouts.
The guy in the red beat you, bro. You didn't win that game. He fell. You won the game?
Facts, brother. We played 4 games. I won all 4, man. And that's just practice. That's not even like. That's just
Where you met this guy at?
He's from Brooklyn.
Took the ball.
A lot of guys we playing ball. We got to set a game up or something, man. Maybe behind the scenes or something. I'll go out and play. I don't know, Flip.
G,
I don't know if you can.
You can't play no more, G.
I still got a couple shots left.
I thought you walked. Oh, no, you didn't.
I got a couple shots left in
the wait, let's see something real quick.
I don't know if you. I don't know if you knew the guy named. His name was like the Plug. He was doing like a lot of underground stuff with artists. They call him the Plug. Mm-hmm. Hyman. His name is Hyman, but he passed away. I don't know if you was familiar with him. He was doing like all the he was messing with a lot of indie artists.
The Plug sound familiar though.
And he was doing a lot of stuff. So that's my guy. I grew up with him.
Rest in peace.
And he was doing, rest in peace, Han, man. And he actually, Rome know him, T know him, we all know him. And so he really got me back outside, like, with the whole music, because like I said, I was going to his showcases. And I would go to showcases, and I'd be inspired all over again by the other artists up there. And then so I met a lot of artists through him, you know. So
that's dope.
You know, I got a group called Brotherhood, and it was formed through him, you know. Okay. So we all got together, and it's like 8 of us, 10 of us that we talk every day. But he pulled that together. So that's a brand that we definitely trying to take to the top for him and keep that going.
Speaking of showcases, I heard behind the scenes that you and Rome was in a showcase years ago. He almost beat you in the showcase. He came in a strong second. I heard.
We definitely was in definitely back in the day. That was a fact. It's a fact, yo. That's why I met Swiss father there. I want to say TD. Oh my God, man. So
Rome was nice.
Rome got flow. Rome, I want to say Rome battle too. I want to say Rome battle, but I don't. Since he ain't saying he battled,
yo, I ain't
gonna say he ain't battled, but he definitely battled too.
I knew
Rome
for a long time. I ain't know Rome. I ain't know he had. I know he used to rap.
Rome
man.
got flow. Rome definitely got flow.
Rome do everything else. I ain't know he used to rap. Though. I know he do everything else, but
no, he definitely got flow.
Who's Joe Pasta?
Joe Pasta is the guy who runs the tournament, and he kind of like he runs the tournament in my neighborhood, and He means a lot to me because I was losing and then I start and he taught me how to win again, like like in these tournaments I started winning, and I kind of used that for life. Like,
what you mean you was losing? Like,
just losing. I'm out here with a, you know what I mean, have no deal. I'm out here running around with no deal. It's like
running around the streets.
No, I'm just saying you running around with just not having a deal. You feel some kind of way. You like, dang, I lost battles. I'm losing. You know what I'm saying? So then I got a tournament now. I'm winning. Just applied it to life. So Joe Pasta, he's major to me. Major to the community. Major to everybody.
Shout out to Joe Pasta.
Word, he's a great dude, man.
Okay. All right, well.
Round of applause one time for the homie Shells. You know what I'm saying?
Applause for Shells. Mr. I don't want to talk about nothing, but I talk about everything. Give out your social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can follow on Facebook, Shells One Way, Instagram, Papa1000, because that's what I'm running with, the Papa 1000. That's going to be, you know.
Like that, man.
You know what I mean? Papa 1000, you know what I mean?
That's
so good looking, Papa. So
but you not Spanish, though, or nothing like that. Wait for the second one? Nah, I ain't gonna. Where did Papa come from, man? Because you said you African American.
I just started. I'm pretty sure I ain't make the word up.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure people heard Papa before, but I just think I started saying it, and I was just.
It sounds convincing. It sounds like something. I think you should definitely incorporate that and maybe to the music or I don't know. You know.
Yeah. So my artist name, if God bless me, I'm you know, definitely Papa 1000. That's what I'm gonna run under that. That's where a lot of my energy is from. That's where a lot of my stories gonna come from, and that's where that's who I am. That's what I'm. So and then you know that's on the gram, Papa 1000. Then like I said, I got the YouTube channel.
How you spell it?
Shells Active, PAPO 1000, Papa 1000. Facts. So that's what I'm running with. Got my boy T, Rome, been there since day one.
Facts.
And I'm just, you know, I appreciate you guys having me because, like I said, I'm happy to be out. You know what I mean? You guys got good energy.
You wasn't locked up or nothing, right?
Huh?
You wasn't locked up or anything?
Nah.
You got man muscles in this video. Pause.
Nah, it's crazy, yo. Shit, niggas like,
yo. I got muscles like that. Niggas, he like just came home. So. Crazy. Look.
Oh, I mean, that's crazy. It's crazy.
He was working out. You know, some health stuff for real.
I want to hoop up, man. We got to set something behind the scenes or something,
man. We definitely can do that, man.
You been saying it, G. You older now.
I've been saying it for a while, but I think it's time. I played the other day. I've been in the park a couple days.
Wait, Roy Wilkins?
Nah. 150 Park. I went to
I went
to Cambria Park the other day.
No, you didn't.
I'm playing the game on the 19th. DJ Verse Promoters game in Brooklyn.
But that doesn't mean you playing the game, but that doesn't mean you've been playing.
They called me. Wait, then they called me for, man.
I'm watching all those games, boy.
What did you watch me in?
I watched all the park games, all the DJ games. I watch you in those.
You came on like what? That was like
4 times I watched you.
I was like
looking crazy.
08, 09.
You wasn't looking bad though. Like you looking good, but I'm just saying.
I got a little something.
Yeah, like, But you ain't been playing because you didn't want to come outside during this virus. You forgot?
Oh,
You been playing. I was outside. I was active out there.
I've been in the park. I've been outside. Me and Dawson been hooping up, man.
All right, Babo. Shout out, man.
Yo, we out of here, man. Dope episode. Shout to Chef, shout to Rome, shout to T in the building.
That, man.
Make sure you follow the pages at Queensfoot with a Z, at DJG1156, at Flip the Script Pod.
Damn, I dropped all that.
Yeah. It's expensive too, man. I don't worry about it. We'll take care of that after the show. Shout out one time. Shout out to Bassie. Shout out to Dawson. Birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying? Early birthday. Shout out to my son one time. 7 on the 7th. You know what I mean? Dawson's World on Instagram. You can show him some birthday love and all that too.
Can I shout out my producer?
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to my producer Chuck Platinum because he's actually the one that's produced the record. It's About Damn Time and shit. So I just want to, you know what I mean? It's gonna be, it's gonna be a dope record. I think it's gonna catch. People gonna be saying that a lot. I think.
Let's do
That's
it.
the plan. You know what I mean? So I need your help, brother. You know what I mean?
Listen,
It's about damn time.
it's about damn time.
Facts.
I want to hear it.
I got you.
It's Queen's Flip.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you hear it because you just talking crazy. Like talk about I can't.
Oh, look, he ready.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure you be the first one to hear it and see it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gonna definitely. I got you, brother.
All right, let me sign out now because we gave you time to talk. Now you want to
Gotcha.
talk when it's time to leave. You want to talk now.
He's like,
It's Queen's Flip. URLTV.tv. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my homegirl Tiff in the building, Tiff Lux. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Shout out to my boy T. Shout out to my boy Rome. Shout out to Michelle. Mighty 2 times. Woo, woo. JR, Queen Flip Jr., Mr. Smooth. Shout out to them. Basky, Ebach, the whole team that helps this machine run. I like Shells. I do. I like Shells. I think that whatever he do next, interview wise, he's gonna kill it. 'Cause I like him. I like how he talk. I like his smooth. I feel he gave me a challenge a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And now,
I like anybody that gives you a challenge. So
that's
my
yeah.
man.
But I was able to get what I want to get. Pause. No Raspy.
did you really get?
Yeah. I know who he's talking about too. I just didn't know the name.
So that means you didn't.
Lock your doors, close your windows, close your blinds, open your blinds. If you see a nigga like Shells on your lawn, put it away. He don't mean no harm. But let him in, because he'll disappear in the morning. I'm from Queens. Dumb out.